Our phone lines are now open and our first Toy Box Tuesday telethon is officially underway. Plus, millions of doses of the coronavirus vaccine could reach Americans before Christmas. And a trio of dancing garbage men become a TikTok sensation.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
After days of shopping deals and bargain hunting, today is a day for your money to go to a good cause. This year, Giving Tuesday has an even greater urgency during the coronavirus pandemic. This is KOAM News at Noon. I'm Tanya Bach. With millions unemployed due to the pandemic, there's hope holiday donations will be at a record high. And today is our first Toy Box Tuesday telethon, and that means right now you have the chance to call and make a donation that will help fill the KOAM Toy Box full of toys for 4-state children. Our friends at Peerless Products in Fort Scott are ready to take your calls, so grab your credit card and call 1-888-620-4TOY. We'll keep that number at the bottom of your screen. And you can make that call anytime during the KOAM News at Noon, and we'll be back to check in on our Toy Box Tuesday call center in just a few moments. Well, Amazon is seeing its busiest holiday shopping season in company history, with more consumers shopping online during the pandemic. Independent businesses selling on Amazon saw Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales up 60% over last year. And small and mid-sized companies are selling more than 9,000 products a minute on Amazon. Well, an increase in online shopping during the pandemic can also mean an increase in porch pirates. Those are thieves who steal packages right off your front porch. Nearly half of Americans experienced package theft in the past year, 10% more than in 2019. The Joplin Police Department says it's concerned about an increase in property theft during this holiday season, with more people staying home and ordering online. Well, Joplin police arrest 4 suspects in an armed robbery at the North Park Mall parking lot last night. Police say the suspects led officers on a chase, and the chase ended with the arrest of 3 out of the 4 suspects. The 4th suspect was arrested later at a home on East Zora when a resident told police a person was hiding in her laundry room. Well, December is here, and so is the cold weather. Michael Hayslip joins us with the first look at the forecast.
Still not as bad as what it was yesterday, as we've been able to actually have that sunshine kick us up into the high 40s, low 50s. Let's take a live look from the Freeman Health System sky camera in Joplin, where we currently sit at 53 degrees. So we've already cruised past our high from yesterday, and that's thanks in part to that wind that shifted, now working in from the south, as indicated by our wind arrows, giving us a smattering of 50s, still holding on to some 46s up in Yates Center and Iola in the far northwest corner. Skywatch Storm Tracker just clear as can be. Now, we're not going to see a whole lot of afternoon movement. Probably work up around 54, 55, about good as it's going to get, but still much better than what we had yesterday. But everybody's anticipating this wintry mix we've been talking about. So let's dive into Future Track. It'll begin tomorrow morning with the origination of clouds that move in from the south. That's got a little bit of Gulf moisture in it, and so it's Wednesday afternoon. Then we begin with rain. That's a key thing. We begin with just rain. Now, as we push from late Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, we do see a little bit of it turn over, but you're really going to have to be up to the north and to the west to even see any ground cover on that, as really it's going to be the majority of the 4 states experiencing just the rain. You will notice a little pink that pops up there, the little freezing drizzle early Thursday morning. However, roads should be warm enough that it should not impact our travel too much. 7-day forecast. It's going to be chilly on Wednesday and Thursday. Nice little rebound, though, as we come back for Saturday and Sunday. Tanya, coming up here in just a little bit, let's go ahead and talk about meteorological winter. Because yes, that begins today. And also too, want to thank everybody who's not only already donated to the KOAM Toy Box, but for those of you that I know make it an annual affair to help out our kids. It means so much to us here at the station. And remember that phone number right there at the bottom of your screen, 888-620-4TOY.
All right, thank you, Michael. Well, millions of doses of the coronavirus vaccine could reach Americans before Christmas, and that's according to a federal document obtained by CBS News. December 15th has been marked as the date for states to start receiving the Pfizer vaccine, and the Moderna vaccine would become available a week later. Both companies are waiting for emergency authorization from the FDA. Now today, a bipartisan group of senators meets to try to revive coronavirus relief talks before key protections expire for millions of Americans at the end of the year. Well, each year we partner with members in the community to help spread Christmas cheer to families in need. KOAM's Kate Kelly tells us about one family in Iola, Kansas, who says they're counting on Toy Box and the Iola Police Department to help put presents under the tree. Kate?
The Trusters have been counting on Toy Box for the past 7 years. Without help from people like you and love from their community, they say the holidays would be much harder. This family is no stranger to tragedy. Last year, their home burned to the ground after being struck by lightning. They lost everything in the fire, but they're thankful they still have each other. They're still getting back on their feet, though, but they know that they can count on the community to help support them through this difficult time.
They're very good help. Like, they came together through everything, through the fire and then through Christmas, and they offer a lot of help to people that need it.
Chantel Trester has 3 children, 9-year-old Jacob, 7-year-old Nicholas, and little Ezra, who just turned 3 on Saturday. They're all hoping to unwrap plenty of gifts on Christmas morning. Please call us on this Giving Tuesday and donate what you can to help.
All right, thank you so much, Kate Kelly. Now, if you'd like to help us fill the KOAM Toy Box, today is a great opportunity. Just give us a call at 1-888-620-4TOY, and our friends in Fort Scott at Peerless Products will take your call and donation over the phone. We'll use that money that you donate to buy toys to go to 4 state children in need this holiday season. So give us a call. Again, that number, 1-888-620-4TOY. That's a look at today's top stories and weather in our first 7 minutes. Up next on KOAM News at noon, who says taking out the trash can't be fun? We meet a trio of trash collectors who've become an internet sensation during the coronavirus crisis. And later, a Mr. Food version of the French classic beef bourguignon. There's nothing that gets us into the Christmas spirit like filling the KOAM Toy Box, and this is our 32nd year of making Christmas merry for area families. Our friends at Peerless Products in Fort Scott are ready to take your call. You can make any size donation, $5, $10, $50, or maybe even $100. Whatever you can do will make a difference for a 4-state child. Well, here's a story guaranteed to get you into the Christmas giving spirit. A group of garbage collectors in Britain have got an entertaining act that's going viral. CBS's Tina Kraus takes us to London for the story.
Good morning now. This is the lads doing what they do. This is it, real bin men, everybody.
This trash collecting trio has turned a day job into a garbage gig like no other.
Here come the bin men back. The ones that you remember.
They don't get paid to carry a tune. But they're hoping the song they wrote can bag them the UK's #1 Christmas single.
Yeah, we're going for the charts. It's the maddest story you've ever heard. It's the true underdog story.
It's a story that started earlier this year in the height of England's first lockdown. Empty streets became their dance floors. Their videos went viral as they raised cash for charity. They quickly became known as the Dancing Bin Men from Britain.
Cheers, have a nice day, pal. We're here to bring fun, we're here to bring hope and joy.
A welcome gift in a year where smiles have been in short supply.
Oh, I've enjoyed it so much. It's been fantastic.
The Dancing Bin Men are a big hit on social media.
If people enjoy it, if they can truly have a boogie around the bins at Christmas, that's what we're looking for.
Well, that and Britain's #1 single this Christmas. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
Well, the song Boogie Round the Bins at Christmas time is available on iTunes, and the proceeds go to a charity to help children in need this holiday season. Well, speaking of helping children in need, our lines are open and ready to take your call to help spread the Christmas joy this holiday season. It's so easy to help. You call and we will do the shopping for you. Well, still to come on the KOAM News at noon, Mr. Food.
Beef bourguignon. Beef bourguignon. Beef bourguignon. If only I could say it like Julia Child did.
But first, Michael Hayslip returns with your complete forecast.
Calendar, thank you for joining us on a Toy Box Tuesday here on the KOAM News at Noon. Remember, all you have to do is call 888-620-4TOY, 888-620-4TOY. For 32 years, you've been helping us provide the children of the 4 states with a marvelous holiday season. And right down here, live shot out in Fort Scott, I want to thank our good friends for Peerless out there manning the phones for us today. And want to thank all of you who take part in this every single year. Now, as we look at our weather almanac on this December 1, important thing to point out, well, it's not everybody's winter yet, but if you work in the Skywatch Weather Center, it is indeed winter because December 1 marks what we call the beginning of meteorological winter, and that runs all the way through the end of February. Now, astronomical winter, that I know most people abide by, that begins actually December 21st with the winter solstice at approximately 7:30 Central Standard Time. As we look back at November, we actually had a daily high of 64 degrees, 10th warmest on record at Joplin Regional Airport. Let me get out of the way of the penguin. Tanya loves the penguin. And also, too, notice this. While Joplin is still about an inch and 0.3 of precip ahead of the annual average, Chanute is down 7 inches from where we'd historically be right there. Isn't that something else? It's just been hit or miss with our rain. Nice thing is with our temperatures already sitting right now in the 50s, thanks in part to a shift in the wind, we're seeing a noticeable change from where we were at this point in time yesterday, a double-digit increase, as much as 16 degrees in Carl Junction. Big cutoff low here through the Tennessee and Ohio River valleys with snow as much as 2 inches already dropping through portions of Ohio, Pennsylvania, and then western New York. And that is just a mess because when you get that cutoff low right there, it just doesn't want to move. Now, we've got a low pressure system right there. We see those warmer temps, and that's what's headed our way. And it's going to combo with some Gulf moisture that's going to move up just in time for Wednesday. Now, before we get there, going to be in the mid 50s this afternoon. That's sunshine, not going to go anywhere. It's going to be absolutely perfect. But take a look at this. Beginning tomorrow morning, the cloud cover emerges from the south, and on the heels of it, that's that Gulf moisture. So we start with rain, and as it progresses from south to north through the evening hours, we begin to see it flip over to a little light snow there Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Now, the ground's not cold enough to really have any much of a travel impact, and it's not going to be widespread snow, folks. Not everybody's going to get a chance to see some. Just once again, let's be prepared for the rain tomorrow into Thursday and the colder temps. Look at that, pair of low 40s on the board before we get sunshine and head into the weekends. Saturday and Sunday going to throw us 50s.
All right, yep, it's definitely going to be a cold one.
I'm going to say it again. 888-620-4TOY. Keep those calls coming in. Let's put a smile on every 4-state child's face. Thanks to you this holiday season.
We need to buy a lot more of these toys. We will definitely be doing that. We take this time now to honor today's 4-state hero, Private First Class Gottlieb Leher in the U.S. Army. The soldier from Walker, Missouri joined the 149th Infantry Brigade in 1943. While stationed throughout Europe, Leher earned 3 Bronze Stars and a medal for his service on D-Day. To Private Gottlieb Leher, we thank you, our 4-state hero. Today, we're giving you a chance to make a difference in the lives of 4-state families, and it's as easy as making a phone call. Our telethon operators from Peerless Products in Fort Scott are ready to take your call and donation for the KOAM Toy Box. Just call and donate any amount, and we will do the shopping for you. Now, if you're looking to make a dish that'll please everyone at the dinner table tonight, look no further. Today, Howard gets his inspiration from Julia Childs as he shows us how to make beef bourguignon in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
A few weeks ago, I was watching some vintage clips of Julia Child on YouTube, and I couldn't help but think how ahead of her time she was. The episode that stuck in my head was when she made beef bourguignon, which is basically a rich beef stew accented with red wine. So the other day I made my version of it, and now I want to share it with you. We begin by cutting some beef chuck into cubes. Then we add it to a bowl and season it with a bit of pepper and thyme before browning it in a large pot. Once it's browned, we add some beef broth, red wine, and a bit of garlic. We cover it and let it simmer. After this cooks for a bit, we'll toss in some chunks of carrot, potato, onions, and mushrooms and let those cook until they're tender. All that's left to do is thicken up the sauce and it's ready to serve. It's so basic, yet sounds so fancy. As for the taste, the sauce is so rich, the meat is crazy tender, and the vegetables bring the whole dish together. To get the recipe for what Julia called boeuf bourguignon with her one-of-a-kind accent, or to most of us, simply beef bourguignon, just go to our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a Julia Child-inspired way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Well, you can find this recipe along with a lot more good food from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen online. Just go to our website at KOAMnewsnow.com. Here's a look at our 4 state market prices. Well, you still have a couple more minutes to call and make your donation to the KOAM Toy Box, but you better hurry. Call 1-888-620-4TOY and make your donation using a credit card or debit card. We'd like to thank our friends at Peerless Products for being in our Toy Box call center today. We'll continue with our Toy Box Tuesday telethons tonight at 5 and 6. And you can make your donation anytime at KOAMnewsnow.com or on the KOAM News Now app.
Remember, the key for tomorrow is going to be the emergence of Gulf moisture, some rain throughout the afternoon, evening, and nighttime hours, flipping over into a little snow. But you're going to have to be far northwest to actually see it. Dow?
Today being Giving Tuesday, we look at the special tax deduction the CARES Act allows for 2020, plus tools to help donors determine how to give charitably. Plus, our Toy Box Tuesday telethon continues, as Tanya said. It's your chance to call in and donate, and we'll do the shopping for you. And the Crawford County Health Department needs more contact tracers as the state pushes for increased testing. Hope you join us, KOAM News at 5.
All right, thank you, Dow. Thanks for joining us for KOAM News at noon. And we want to thank everyone who has donated so far. You have another chance tonight at 5 and 6. And we'll see you right back here at 5 o'clock.